Welcome to another episode of TreeCityTrading. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. I know the crypto market is, unless you're on the Pulsechain Bridge right now. Trying some new things here, so let me know if I sound okay. Welcome to the stream. As always, we'll start off the daily stream taking a look at Bitcoin, and oh man, look at that big green candle right there. We'll zoom out to the daily chart here. And yeah, you can see after a couple weeks up to the downside, we're finally getting a nice turnaround, and this is looking like a local bottom. So after falling almost 15% over a couple days, we're already back up about 6.5–7%. So that's looking pretty good. Shout out to Zen Merch Store. Make sure you check them out, zenmerch.store. I'm rocking the Zen shirt tonight. And as always, I'm sipping out of my Zen mug. They got some quality merch over there. Definitely check them out. Part of the Zen ecosystem. So let's get to looking at Bitcoin here. We'll zoom in a little bit, and oh man, look at that big green candle just in the last 4 hours. What is this? It's about a 2.5% 4-hour candle. That's pretty nice. And I think it's time for Bitcoin to move a little bit. Obviously, we've been at the bottom of our range for a little while now. Oh, glitching out there a little bit. But it's almost like we're starting to form this little falling wedge here. And as you guys know, these usually break up to the upside, so maybe we can get back above 30 if this plays out. Hopefully this is a local low right here, right around 25,800. You can see the RSI is a little cooked after that big green candle, but it's still got some room to move. We can definitely see it move up into this area. We got a green dot printing on Market Cipher B, which is always a good sign, and that RSI looks like it's ready to roll in the 4 hours, so that's right, Troy, that's a big old green pickle. Shout out to the 5 watchers. Welcome to this stream. Hope you guys check out the website at TreeCityTrading.us. Let's swing over to the crypto bubbles here, and oh man, we got a lot of green bubbles today. It's quite a good day for crypto. And we were due for one after a week or two of just nothing but red. And a lot of these tokens are looking familiar over the last few days. We've seen Render. It's another second or third day in a row. It's up a big percentage, up 20% on the last day. We got Optimism. I'm a huge fan of Optimism. I love using that network. It's very fast, very cheap, and it's up 8.8% on the day. That's a nice Ethereum layer 2. We have Synthetics up 12.3%, and this is an interesting one. This might be a really good play long term. What they do is they build synthetic tokens. So if you wanted to tokenize like stocks or oil, they actually build synthetic tokens like that can be traded. And we do have a couple down tokens on the day. Hex down 10% after the long weekend. I think Hex is a little hungover from the launch. Everybody's trying to use the bridge night right now, and they're a little stuck. We also got Pepe down 6% after the huge pump. That's to be expected. I'm pretty sure that thing topped out, so hopefully you got your profits and got out of there. And over here we see Radix XRD down 4%. They've had a pretty big pump lately, so they're just kind of retracing, hitting that accumulation. But man, what a good day. It's good to see all these green bubbles. That's for sure. That's for sure. Swing over to Dex Screener, see what we got on the different watch lists here. Unfortunately, all of our favorite tokens are down quite a bit on the day. It looks like DBXen is back under $20. That's a great buy. Anytime it dips below $20, that buy gets eaten up pretty quick. So we might have to DCA into that one later. You can see Zen's down a little bit, 14% on the day. I'm sure people are just minting more tokens. That supply is continuing to grow. People have sell-offs. It's a volatile token, but that's normal. And as I say every day, that price really doesn't matter. As long as you just keep making those mints and claiming those mints, you'll be profitable for sure. Can see Hex dumping also down about 9% on 24 hours. Still hanging out right around that 0.287 level. So it's right about 2.8 cents. And Phoenix is also down 6% on the last 24 hours. What's up, SS? Welcome. I'm not yet involved with the Zen ecosystem, but really interested in it. Any advice to get involved? Just buy some Zen and hold, burn for Zen Doge? That is a great question. You've definitely come to the right stream, my man. First thing I do, I recommend heading over to my YouTube, and I have a quick tutorial. It's the video called my three favorite things about the Zen ecosystem, and I basically cover how Zen works, why it's good, the different projects and the different things you can do with your Zen. And it depends on what chain. So if you're talking Zen Doge, you're probably looking at the ETH chain. So there's a couple different ways to get Zen on ETH. Buying on Uniswap is obviously popular, but Zen's not really a token that you want to hold long term. If you're thinking long term for Zen, I definitely recommend minting. Zen is completely free to mint, but you have to pay the gas fees, and the gas fees get pretty expensive, especially on Ethereum. We'll definitely go over some things. I'll show you some things. I have a couple Zen mints that I'm going to claim today, so you can see how that process works. There's Zen FTs, which are basically a bunch of different wallets compounded into an NFT, and then, you know, a 128 VMU wallet is basically 128 wallets, and they put that inside of the Zen FT, which is basically an NFT that you can trade on OpenSea. So we got a couple of those to break open today. Yeah, we'll just go over the whole process, but definitely check out the Zen ecosystem playlist on my YouTube page. There's a lot of great information there. So let's go back to Dex Screener. See what we got going on here. And Phoenix is down the least on the day. And last night on the stream, I actually bought some Phoenix and staked it. Definitely recommend going to check that out. Should have that clipped out this weekend. Take a look at these charts here. Here's the Phoenix chart. And yeah, you can see it dip right below that golden pocket, and it's just sitting there. It's looking like it's ready to go. I know Joe was talking about launching Phoenix on Avalanche pretty soon, so that's exciting. But I'm really excited to get some more Phoenix and get that staked over on Ethereum. SS says, is the XEN chain going to be the main focus in the future? Is it going to have a new native token? Yes, definitely. It is the main focus. One of the really exciting things that they've been talking about lately in the Twitter spaces is a bridge to Bitcoin in these BRC20s. Right now, ooh, I can't do the vocal, sorry. Still getting used to the epidemic sound here. But what was I saying? So XEN, yeah, it's going to be really exciting. So the whole focus of that is going to be a very fast blockchain. The testnet's actually live if you head over to zen.network. Where is that? Oh, yeah, right here, the XEN DevNet. So it's basically an EVM compatible network right now. And when you buy or mint Zen and burn it, you actually are working towards the XEN airdrop, which is pretty awesome. And they're actually looking to build the first bridge for Bitcoin with the BRC20s. So essentially, Jack wants to create a bridge where you can pull your BRC20s into XEN. You can freely transact, so you're not wasting all that Bitcoin and the transaction fees, and then you can move it back to Bitcoin. That really doesn't exist on Bitcoin right now, so that's an awesome thing to hear. That'd be completely new and innovative, and I think it's extremely bullish for the XEN blockchain. But right now, apparently you can start building up your airdrop by minting and buying and burning Zen. And when you burn Zen, you're earning it towards your airdrop. Obviously, Ethereum is the most expensive. It has the lowest, one of the lowest global rank. Yeah, the lowest it looks like, other than Pulsechain. So it gets pretty expensive to burn it, but it also has the highest ratio, Whereas if you look at something like Polygon or Ethereum proof of work, you can see the C rank, the global rank, is already up in the tens of millions, almost 100 million. So the ratio is going to be less. You can burn more there, but it's not going to count the same as if you're burning Ethereum. He's basically stress testing and attacking all these other chains to use all that data. That is an interesting theory. I mean, I wouldn't consider it an attack at all. You know, it's just using the chain. I don't even know if I'd consider it a test either. He might be testing and gathering data, but that's not really something he's mentioned publicly, as far as I've heard. It's just a fun ecosystem. It's a whole interesting project. It's not too different than Bitcoin if you think about it. The only difference is it's on a proof of stake chain rather than a proof of work chain. So with Bitcoin, you have miners and you have to buy the miners, and then the Bitcoin miners harvest the Bitcoin. With Zen, on the proof of stake, you set your mint and then you mine it using your gas, so your gas fees on Ethereum. And then over time, the supply slowly releases. Eventually, you won't be able to mint Zen for free anymore. And over time, it's going to be less and less and less, and it's going to get more and more expensive to mint more and more. And that's kind of where it has that similarity to Bitcoin, where it gets more and more scarce over time. And that's one of the things that really has me excited. So I don't know if I would say it's stress testing and attacking, because it is a whole ecosystem that's being built. It's not just a test, but that would be interesting if that ends up being the case, that he is really trying to stress test these blockchains to build the best possible blockchain. I think he's just showing what they can do, really. So while we're talking about Zen, let's head over to zenturbo.io. We'll take a look at the Zen statistics today. Right now we're sitting at about a 12 trillion supply, a $28 million market cap. It's looking pretty good. The burning's definitely coming down a little bit. And as we've mentioned the last couple days, it's actually been cheaper to buy Phoenix instead of burning Zen for Phoenix. So you can save a little money. You can get a little more Phoenix if you're buying it on Uniswap. And that's why we see this big downtrend in burning. And that's probably another reason why we're seeing a downtrend in the price over the last few days. So definitely want to keep that in mind. Might be a good time to buy some Phoenix since it's cheaper to buy it than burn your Zen for it. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, you can see the cost of C rank is still coming down, but it's still over $5. It would be nice if we can get under this $4. I'd be going crazy with the mints. Looks like yesterday it got down, 2 days ago it got down to $5.50, which is that's a nice low. That's a nice and I think we were seeing gas fees around 30-35 gwei that day. And this is kind of interesting. So over the last few days, when is this updated to 5/16? So over the past few days, the supply is actually being burned. There's actually less supply than there was previously. So you see this is kind of volatile. When it's above the zero line, that means there's new Zen supply. When it's below the zero line, that means Zen's being burned. And right now, it's being deflationary, which is really cool. That's really bullish for Zen. Yeah, I can see the max mints are starting to pick up, but just as fast as they picked up, they're dropping back off again. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens to the price of Zen in July 2024. I have a feeling it's going to skyrocket because there's no new Zen coming out. So when people want to buy it and they start transacting with it and burning it, there's not going to be new Zen added to the liquidity. It's going to become more scarce and it's going to shoot up. The price is going to shoot up. It's an estimated supply of 420 trillion. But with that burning, man, you never know what's going to happen. So shout out to the 9 watchers. Glad you guys are here. We're just going over the Zen ecosystem. I'm really excited to talk about these new projects. Let's head over to Twitter because the one Zen Shib, it doesn't have the its website up yet. So let's see here. Don't really know anything about this project. I'm really excited to learn about it. Hopefully they drop the light paper and the website soon. Curious how this whole thing's gonna work. Zen Shiba, is it gonna have a similar supply as Shiba? You're gonna burn Zen to get to that supply. You know, I wonder what the tokenomics and how this is all gonna work. SS says, I've been reading the Zen Doge white paper. It shows some crazy numbers of Zen will be burned. No, like possibly trillions burned. Yeah, that's correct. That's for sure. You should check out, I actually have another video on my channel. It's my AI crypto review where I actually use ChatGPT or Google Bard. And I take the white papers and the light papers and I go through the projects. First 2 episodes I did were Zen Doge and TG Zen. So definitely go check it out. What's up, Web3? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and share. We're just hanging out, going over these Zen projects. So let's see what Zen Shiba has to say here. We're excited to welcome all Zen holders to our amazing and exciting project. We aim to massively burn the Zen liquid supply on Polygon. So that's interesting. I wonder if they're just starting on Polygon and they're going to launch on ETH, or if this is going to be a Polygon-only project. Polygon definitely needs burned. I mean, it's so cheap to mint over there that the supply is astronomical compared to Ethereum and the other chains. And you can actually see that if you come over to Zen.network. Is it the highest? It looks like OKC has 101, but that they don't count. They don't count. But yeah, Polygon with 87 million global ranks. That means 87 million different wallets or VMUs have been minted on Polygon, which is crazy. So that supply, look at that liquid supply. Is that 28 trillion right now? That's wild. It's over double. It's almost triple what Ethereum is. Zen Shiba wants to burn all liquid Zen supply on Polygon for a start using his Super Zen laptop. Bad grammar is never good in the project, but it might just be a typo. Get ready to mint. We'll update the website link soon. Soon Zen Shiba community would be like, let's burn all Zen supply. Alright, so we might have a little language barrier, got some weird grammar going on. That's really all we can take away from this project. They don't really have any official documentation. We got a screenshot of the website here, so this looks pretty legit. Want some? Burn Zen. Even exchanges will burn Zen to get Zen Shiba. Early Zen burns will mint more Shiba. So that's interesting. Early Zen burns will mint more Shiba. That sounds like it's built just like Zen Doge. I wonder if they'll be the same, where those early Zen burners will get that supply bonus. I think with Zen Doge it's 1500%. We'll take a look at that once we finish looking at the Zen Shiba here. We're almost done with our website, 21 hours ago. We'll be made public soon. It's exciting. And that's what's really got me excited about this whole Zen ecosystem, is these weird off-the-wall projects keep popping up to burn Zen. So the whole point of this entire project is just to burn Zen on Polygon. So if you have some extra Zen on Polygon, you can definitely just take that and burn it and get your Zen Shiba. Hopefully make some gains on a little meme coin. But even if it ends up being pump and dump or something, you still burned your Zen, so you get your allocation as X1. We definitely want to confirm that there's an allocation for X1. I'd like to see that before I burn my Zen. We'll have to hear that from Jack Levin, but he did say any projects burning Zen will be eligible. So that's pretty exciting. Really have no other information about this project. Hopefully we get some more info. It looks a little sketchy, to be honest, but hopefully they get some better marketing people. Maybe they're just really good devs and they don't have the marketing or the language skills. SS says, so for most of these projects, you get them by burning Zen. Did the previous ones like Phoenix, DBXen yield profit? Because I'm thinking either I buy some Zen in case it pumps, because Zen Doge, or I burn it. That's a great thought process. Great question. I really wouldn't count on Zen pumping. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does when these burns pick up. But there's going to be so many mints. Your best bet, if you want Zen long term, is to mint. If you come over to zenturbo.io, they have this awesome tool here called the Mint Monitor. And this tells you everything you need to know about Zen when you want to mint. So this estimated earnings section is so important because it tells you your break even. So Ethereum gas fees right now are sitting at about 42 Gwei. Yeah, 42 Gwei. 44 Gwei right now. The break even on that gas fee is 153 days. So you can mint Zen for a profit for longer than 153 days. If you do it twice that, you'll have even more profit, and so on and so on. So I definitely recommend coming over here, seeing how long you should mint, and kind of build a ladder of mints over time. And that way you're always claiming Zen. You know, maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks, you have a couple VMUs ready to mint. And I'll go over that process in just a few minutes. But definitely recommend checking out Zen Turbo, especially the Zen Mint Monitor. It also works on Polygon, so you can see the gas fees are extremely high on Ethereum, so it's about 150 days to mint and break even. On Polygon, it's much shorter, which is where the Zen Shiba is going to be. So if you want to mint on Polygon, at this price that it's at today, the break even's only 19 days. So if you mint Polygon for 20 days, at this price, if it's at this price or better, you're going to be in the profit. It may not be much of the profit. You're basically going to be break even. But if you do 40 days, you might be 2x. If you do 80 days, you might be 4x. You also have to anticipate the price action. So hopefully the price goes up. But when you see that there's these big areas of tons of mints, that means the supply is going to grow, and the price is going to fall. So you can definitely rely on it. This will tell me, so this is a great question. Actually, let's go through the whole process. Might as well get to it. Let me switch over to Polygon because I actually have a couple mints due, and I'll take you through my whole thought process here. Give me 1 second to get all logged in here. Got some new Polygon RPCs. Let's go. Okay, so say you want some Zen Shiba, and right now you want to mint some Zen. You have a little bit of Polygon, and you want to turn that into Zen. You want to make some VMUs, but you want it as soon as possible. You can come over to Zen Turbo here and see it's at least 20 days to break even. So I would never mint less than what Zen Turbo says. If it says 19 days, I'm going to do at least double that. So, head over to Zen Network here. We'll pull up the Zen NFTs. You can actually see I did do a couple short mints about a month ago because I was anticipating Phoenix and anticipating Zen Doge launching, and now we have Zen Shiba. I figured all these burning projects on Polygon are going to push the price of Polygon up, so I was okay with doing a smaller term. So I did 128 VMUs for 27 days. That's going to get me about 250,000 Zen. Here, let me pull this up here. I'll show you. I'll show you the sauce. Get this over here. Yeah, I definitely recommend keeping some good documentation. Just your transactions and everything. It makes it a lot easier because then you can go back to it and take a look. So you can see I have these two Zen NFTs to claim right now. They matured today. I made them 27 days ago. And those are these two. I minted them on 420. I paid 5.3 Matic, about 5.5 Matic for both of them. So 10 Matic for these two Zen NFTs, getting me about 200, let's say 250 million Zen. If I head over to Uniswap, So these short 27-day mints just gave me 500 million Zen. Gotta count my zeros, sorry. Gave me 500 million Zen. So I essentially paid about 5.5 Matic for two 250 million Zen claims, and I'm gonna get back about 12 Matic. So really I did break even, but now I have the Zen and I can go and take it to Zen Shiba and burn it. So I'm not really minting the Zen to sell it for profit. I'm actually minting it to go use in Shiba, and I got a slight profit. It's only 2 Matic, but now I have the Zen for me to buy the Zen. It's still going to be 12 Matic, but it's fun to participate in the ecosystem. If it does pump, it's going to be worth more. If the price of Matic goes down, obviously it won't be worth what I paid, but I'll still have the Zen at least. And the longer you mint, the more Zen you'll get. So this just shows even these short little mints are profitable. I only did 27 days and I'm at a profit of 2 Matic. So that's kind of cool. Obviously the longer you mint and the more VMUs you do, the more Zen you're going to get. So if I look at my longest mint, I have a Zenturion here for September 1st of 2024, 486 days, and I'm going to get about 4 billion Zen. And that's going to be about 100 Matic at this price. So if a year and a half from now, the Zen price is the exact price it is today, I'm going to get 100 Matic. Now, honestly, I believe in a year and a half, that supply curve is going to kick in. It's going to get supply shocked like Bitcoin, and then the price is going to shoot up. So I think that's extremely bullish. That's why I played this game. You know, I mint for as long as I can, so I can get the most Zen, and that's going to be my big profits. But I also have these small mints going every couple days, so I can participate in the ecosystem. So hopefully that makes sense. So not only do I have these extremely long game planned, this ladder of mints, you can see I'm planning to claim on the 1st of every month throughout 2024. And I'll have all this Zen throughout all of 2024 after all these projects burn. Hopefully the price goes up, and that's what I'm anticipating. That's what I'm speculating on. But just a month ago, I started realizing and seeing all these Phoenix and Zendos and all these little projects coming out. So I wanted to do short mints so I could participate. When you want to mint a Zen NFT, you just come over to zen.network here. You hit mint Zen NFT. Want to change the category to collector and just set that shit to max. Here, I'll do it for you right now. We'll do another max. And actually, let me see if I have August here. Okay, so I already did September 1st, so we'll do 9/23. So this is max term, max VMU. It's only going to cost me 3 Matic to mint. But that Zen, if Zen is the price today or higher, if it's the price of today, it's going to give me 100 Matic for my 3 Matic that I just spent. So I'm speculating that the price is going to go up. It's going to be higher than it is today in a year and a half. This 3 Matic mint is hopefully worth hundreds of Matic after I wait 486 days, you know, a year and a half. So that's kind of my game plan. Yeah, I should probably also claim these guys. So I got these NFTs that are due. I'll just come over here. I'll hit claim Zen. You can actually pick which wallet you want to mint it to. So say I had like some cold storage, or you know, I had a bunch of different Zen wallets, and then my main Zen wallet, I could actually send it directly to that wallet, but it'll just put my wallet in there. That's no problem. I have Zen all over the place. It's gonna cost me 1 Matic to claim. We'll sit and wait for the transaction to go through. Should be pretty quick on a Polygon here, and boom, mint reward claimed. So now this should say claimed. This should turned to about 350 million. Yep, so we got 345 million Zen now. I have my redeemed NFT. Got the checkbox here. Now we'll claim this other one. And this is only 27 days, so it cost me 1 Matic to mint it, or to claim it. It cost me 4 Matic to, 4.5, 5 Matic to claim the mint, 1 Matic to mint the Zen, and now I can do whatever I want with it. I didn't have to use a DEX. I didn't pay, you know, the Uniswap fees or anything. I just minted it. I basically mined it as if it were Bitcoin. So that's always fun. Zen price differs depending on the chain and gas fees. What's the price difference on Zen ETH and on Polygon? It is massively different. So I just minted that 128 VMU on Polygon. If we switch this over to Ethereum here, on Polygon that cost me about, what was it, 3.5 Matic. If I want to do a max mint over on Ethereum here, switch it from Apex to Collector, it's probably going to be a couple ETH. So yeah, it's 1.06 Ethereum, so almost $2,000 to mint the 128 VMU max term on Ethereum. So we went from 3 Matic on Polygon to $2,000 on Ethereum. That's quite the price difference for sure. But Ethereum is where the volume is, it's where all the liquidity is, it's where all the burn projects are, and it also has the highest price. That's really evident with DBXen. If I come over to my watch list on Dex Screener here, pull up DBXen, you can see the price of DBXen on Ethereum is $18 right now. The price of DBXen on Matic is 20 cents. So that kind of tells you the difference between, you can see the volume is way different. There's only a couple $1,000s of volume on the other chains compared to Ethereum. All the action happens in Ethereum, and that has the highest price and the best returns. And that's why it costs $2,000 to mint a Zenturion. So yeah, it's quite the price difference there. But then we also have a chain like Avalanche or Phantom, and they only cost 5 cents. It'll cost less than a Phantom to mint a Zenturion. So that's why their supplies are so huge. The price is so much lower, but it's the same kind of dynamic. This is the key though. We really need to see the volume change. Let me switch over to the Zen watch list. You can see Zen on Ethereum has a 3 million in volume, whereas Zen on Avalanche only has about $3,000 worth of volume. So there's quite the difference there. Quite the difference. Real quick, I want to go look at DBXen. I might have to grab some real quick. 1862. Yeah, look at it. We got the buyers coming in now. Someone just bought 400 Zen for 4.8 ETH. Kind of fell out of this pattern here. Here, let's start over. Get all this junk out of here. It came all the way down to 15 bucks. Man, I wish I saw that. Can tell that there was a lot of orders set down there because that bounced right back to $20. Yeah, we're sitting at 1850. Interesting. I have a feeling people are taking their profits on DXN to get into the other things, and also the volume, the burn volume on DXN today. DBXen was really low. So we'll go into the DBXen update here. I really want to see DBXen get some more volume, get some more Zen burn in, but I think a lot of people are holding on to their Zen right now, getting ready for the new projects launching this weekend. So if we come over here, yeah, you can see it really fell off. And as of right now, there's not even 1 billion burned today. It's 0.6 billion burned. Yesterday was 34, which was the lowest in weeks. Also, you see the daily participants. Only 16 people are in the burn pool right now. There's 39 people in the burn pool. That's interesting. When there's that few people in the burn pool, you get so many more rewards. So let's see. How much to burn like 5 batches? Because that's more my price range. Yeah, if the pool ended right now, you'd get 100 DXN, which is pretty much 3 times what I have right now. You get 100 DXN for burning $20 worth of Zen. Obviously, that won't hold up. Right before 10 a.m., this floods in, it fills up. The lobby fills up, as they call it. But I might have to watch this tomorrow. I just said I wanted to buy some DBXen, but it might be time to start burning for it. So few unique participants, barely anybody's burning, so there's so many more coins to get around. You know, you look back here in early April, there was hundreds and hundreds of people burning every day. It's just been on a steady decline because of the other projects. If I get 1 Zen Doge per 1,000 Zen burned, using the current Zen price, do you think Zen Doge will yield profit? That's a good question. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is all kind of new to me. The whole burning dynamic. I wonder if it'll be like Phoenix. Here, I'll show you something else that's kind of cool. So Phoenix is another burn project. And there's actually a Zen Phoenix pair on Uniswap. So say I want 1,000 Phoenix. If I wanted 1,000 Phoenix, you have to burn 10 million Zen. However, I could just buy 1,000 Phoenix with 8 million Zen. So why would I burn 10 million Zen if I can just buy 1,000 Phoenix with 8 million Zen? So you can see there's kind of a price discrepancy here where it's actually cheaper to buy Phoenix off the DEX. Now, if everybody rushes to the DEX and buys up that Phoenix, the price will go up and it'll be more profitable to mint or to burn Zen rather than buy it. But right now it's actually cheaper to buy Phoenix on the DEX rather than burning it in the Phoenix protocol. And I have a feeling Zen Doge and Zen Shiba will be similar, where there's going to be a certain floor price where it becomes cheaper to buy it than burn it. And what'll happen is it'll kind of be like XEN and DBXen, where the price, they're not pegged exactly because the supplies are different, but the price action is pegged exactly the same. So I'll show you here. If I pull up DXN on DEX Screener, we'll zoom out to the 4-hour. There's actually a burn project for DXN called XEN Mars. And if I hit the compare, we pull up XEN here. Or wait, let me do the same scale. And yeah, you can see that orange line. Let me turn the orange line white. Maybe. Well, you can kind of see it there. It's pegged to the price of DBXen. So, and that's because of the arbitrage. The same thing that we see in Phoenix, where it becomes cheaper to buy XEN than burn it. So people rush in. You know, if you can get it down here, it'll shoot up. Anytime it falls too far away from this orange line, it runs right back to it. And I think the same thing will happen with Zen Shiba, where it'll start to become pinned or pegged to the price of Zen. So over time, when Zen explodes, it might have a smaller market cap, so that explosion of the Zen Shiba or the Zen Doge might be bigger. But it's all speculation. It's really hard to tell. Were there any bonuses for burning Zen when Phoenix launched? I don't think so. No, not really. Not really. Well, kind of. Earlier you burn. So there's two things actually. So the earlier you start a stake, and the longer you do your stake, the more rewards you'll get. So if we take a look over here, this was the stake I started yesterday. I did it to claim it on January 1st, 2024. My plan is to build a ladder of stakes where I'll be claiming on the first of the month. But I only did this for a couple months. It's like 6.5 months. So I only got 2,800 shares. I got 1,000 Phoenix. I got 2,800 shares. And I'm only going to get 1,767 Phoenix back. So it is some nice return. You know, I turned 1,000 into 1,700. But if I would have went longer, I would have had way more rewards. So the longer you go, the more rewards you get. And there's kind of this club, the 7777 club, which is where people are staking for the max club. And the second thing is there's also a thing called the pool party, which we might have to pull up the light paper, but every so often they have a, let me see if it's in here. Yeah, right here. So this is the big thing that you want to get in early for. So every 13 weeks, Phoenix hosts a payday pool party. This event can be triggered by any on-chain contract and allows the flushing of the reward pool into the equity pool. So this means if you have stakes when this happens, when this payday pool party happens, your rewards shoot up, and you may be able to claim early. And there's a lot of bonus that way if you have a stake running when the pool party happens. And I believe they do one early one, so eventually it's going to be every 13 weeks. But I believe the first one is after the first 3 weeks. Then there's going to be a pool party, and everyone gets their rewards. So it is good. That is a little bonus for getting in early. But yeah, it's not like Zen Doge where, actually I have that pulled up here, where there's that huge multiplier bonus. Where yeah, if the 15% of the supply or less is minted, you get a 1,500% bonus. I was saying last night, I may not mint after these two first rounds because, well, there's two reasons. I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to get minted because currently there's only, check out the zen.pub here, which is another awesome site for Zen statistics. I forget what it said. There's like, what's the supply right now? 12 trillion. This can burn something like, it can burn the entire Zen supply right now. So I don't think we'll even get halfway through this. I think a lot of people are going to hold their Zen or stake their Zen or put it in DBXen, put it in Phoenix. This isn't going to be the only project, so 100% of the Zen isn't going to go into this. But it's going to be curious to see how many stages we actually get through. Will we actually get to 50, 60, 70% of the supply minted? So I might just hang out in this 1,500 to 1,000% bonus, and then maybe DCA if the price comes down. For sure, SS. That's what I'm here for, man. Definitely follow me on Twitter. I got a lot of good info on there too. Keep forgetting I have this new thing. Tree City West on Twitter. Make sure you follow the TreeCityTrading.us website. Wow, we're already 45 minutes in. I'm getting all hyped up talking about Zen, man. Thank you. Thanks for coming and asking questions. This is great. Shout out to our sponsor of the channel, zenmerch.store. Definitely recommend going checking out their stuff. Awesome guys, great community. Comfortable clothes. I'm rocking the Zen t-shirt right now, so go check it out. Also, if you come over to the website here, I have a referral link to CoinStats. CoinStats is an awesome crypto tracking software. I've used it for years. and it's actually what I'm using for the Track My Portfolio segment that we're doing every Friday at 8 p.m. I'm going to buy $100 of crypto live on stream, and you guys are able to come into the website here at TreeCityTrading US. You can click on Track My Portfolio. You can see the buys and our gains over time. It's not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys to copy trade me, but it's just going to be interesting to see how this portfolio grows as the channel grows. And you know, after the next year, we'll have 52 buys and a bunch of different crypto in here. For the first buy, I bought 100% Bitcoin, so that's kind of a rule of thumb for me. I keep 25% of my portfolio in Bitcoin, 20% in Ethereum, and then I have everything else in a bunch of small little shit coins. So that'll be fun. Definitely tune in on Friday.
He's on fire!
What else we got here? Let's head over to Twitter, see what's happening on Twitter here. I woke up all inspired this morning by DBXen, man. I think that's such an awesome protocol. Every day I'm just sitting here earning those ETH rewards. Definitely need a good chunk of DBXen, and you'll start getting those ETH rewards. I have about 30 DBXen right now, and I'm earning about 0.01 ETH every 2 days. So that's like $20. So I'm basically getting $20 in ETH every other day, just for doing nothing. I do want to make sure my bag grows with the supply, so I've been DCAing lately, just buying DBXen here and there. But it's a really fun project to do. And man, that price is looking juicy, and you can see it's getting bought up already. If we pull over to the DXN, just a minute ago it was like $18.20. Here, let me get this out of here. Zoom into the 1 minute here, and yeah, we got a big old green candle there. So it looks like we're back over $19. But yeah, man, that's a great price to buy some DBXen. Also, to shout out to Hex McKenzie. I think she did the shirt. There's the no transaction shirt. I had to buy one of those. I thought that was so hilarious. Definitely going to be making an appearance on the stream in the next couple days. It might have been Jack that tweeted it out. What is this music? All right, cool. Sorry about that. Well, I guess I can't find it now, but I'm really excited for that. I think it's actually in the Zen merch store over on Zen Network. Or no, it's the Fair Crypto. That's right. It's faircrypto.org. Yes. This is so petty by Jack. I love this so much. I had to get one on the spot. Transaction not found. Shout out to Pulsechain. Shout out to Richard Hart. What up, Crypto Bruh? Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here, man. Hey, everybody in the chat, go follow Crypto Bruh. Give his channel a subscribe. He's got some awesome alpha over there. Definitely check him out. We've just been going over Zen Doge. We were talking about Zen Shiba for a bit. I'm really excited to see what that's about. Got a couple red flags on their Twitter. Some grammar mistakes, some kind of a goofy logo, but I'm excited to see their website, check out the light paper, see how they're looking. But I think we're gonna wrap it up. Got a pretty big day tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm actually turning 37, so or 36 rather. How old am I? No, be turning 36 tomorrow. I should be live streaming. It'll probably be another pretty short stream tomorrow. But then I'm going to be making content all weekend. Got a lot of cool video ideas lined up. So hope you guys stick around. Thank you for coming. Definitely check out the website, TreeCityTrading.us. We got the link to the ZenMerch.store. We got the Track My Portfolio. Every week we're doing $100 into crypto live on the stream. So yeah, gonna go get some rest. Hope you guys have a good evening. Thanks for coming, and I'm out of here. Good night.